Hello, this is Fred from MetalOps TV on YouTube. You can subscribe to the channel, it's totally free, and metalops.com, French website. We are in France, but we go to Europe, Sweden, Poland. I don't know exactly, but Europe, the world, for a band, BLINDEAD 23. I think we are going to explain the story of the band, but it exists before with BLINDEAD, just BLINDEAD, and to speak about the new first album, Deuterium, a masterpiece in April. It's sure on Peaceville Records. I'm sure of that. So let's go. Please, could you introduce yourself one by one? What do you do and what's your name in the band BLINDEAD 23, please?
Yeah, my name is Mateusz Śmierzchalski, also go by Havoc.
Havoc, yeah.
I'm the guitar player, sort of, and leader of all this whole situation. And yeah, cool.
Okay.
Good to be here, man.
Yeah, welcome. You're welcome. And next, please.
Hi, hello. My name is Patryk Zwoliński, and do vocals.
Yeah.
On this band. So
yeah. All the vocals, clean vocals, and growls. Both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we think with Roger, the second guitarist as well. He's doing vocals with me. So yeah, we share some vocal lines. But basically, I do most of them. I mean, all the growls and some clean vocals.
Okay, maybe live it helps you to perform the vocals also.
Yeah, sure. It's helping to have two vocalists in the band.
Yeah. Okay. So congratulations first for this album. We are going to speak. So first album, BLINDEAD. We are going to speak about the story, and you released end of April, 24th of April on Peaceville Records, the first album called Deuterium. We are going to speak more about that. Is it a conceptual album about chemistry? I don't know. But I have memories of high school and chemistry. But could you tell me more about the origin of the plan because of the band? Because at first it was BLINDEAD, and after you change Havoc, the name to it split, and after it becomes BLINDEAD 23 since 2022. That's a story. And you launched your own project because you are, like you said, as Havoc, you are well known as a roadie in the past of famous bands, DIMMU BORGIR, THERION, etc. And all that inspired you. Maybe all that inspired you to launch your own project called BLINDEAD, and after BLINDEAD 23.
Actually, to start this and try to put it short, so the whole thing started in 1999 when I was 17. And it was basically because at the time I joined the band called BEHEMOTH. As a guitarist or drummer? No, guitarist? Yes, I did 2 albums with them, but simultaneously this project was being born as my own. But obviously being in BEHEMOTH was a big thing for me as a kid. I wasn't even 18 when I was on tour already. So it was obviously a big thing. But yeah, long story short, when I left BEHEMOTH, I started my life as a roadie for other bands and everything as a job. But actually, BLINDEAD started to be the main artistic focus, at the point. And we did 6 albums, or 4 with Patryk Zwoliński, who's here with us. He was the original singer of BLINDEAD. So. Just to cut it short, I mean, we've been facing things that all the bands face, So it was never a business kind of band, So we couldn't really live from it. So it was strictly artistic. So in this kind of situation, you have people coming and going, choosing more important things in life like family, whatever. So there was a lot of turns within the 20 years of BLINDEAD, let's say. Yeah. And just to move forward, when the old band fell apart in 2019, it also came with my own personal mental health struggles, that I was facing, and experienced a major breakdown decided to go into therapy, take care of myself, and quit music. I didn't write music for almost 3 years.
Okay.
And I just concentrated on getting better and getting back to life and to being an artist in a more full way than ever before.
Music is a good therapy. So.
Oh yeah. So after 3 years, I started writing music, and we Roger Öjersson was a friend in that time. And we started writing music together, basically. And that was also about the time when Patryk and I started talking about doing something again. Okay. And which is basically the major reason why after all we kept the name Blinded, but and 23 added 23 for the year, which is a number that is kind of interesting and is kind of important. It also represents the 23 years of the previous band, because 2022 we officially ended the other band,
1999 2022. Okay.
Yeah, so here we are, and we have an album which actually is a conceptual story about this whole thing that happened in between, So.
Okay. But Patryk, you agree for that? For all, you agree?
Yeah.
No mistakes.
All he said is true.
Okay.
We've been together. For
you are friends. You are friends in Poland. You are friends since many times in Poland. In fact.
Yeah. We know each other a long time now. So we played together for a few years. We recorded a few albums, and then we separate for a few years for different reasons. And then around 2022, we came back together and.
And Patryk, you also played in Wolverine and Anti-Gamma and Neolithic.
It was a long time ago. It was those bands that you said they were like side project. Actually, I didn't play too long in those bands. I recorded one album with Anti-Gamma, which is grindcore band, and I recorded the album with them in 2009, I believe, for the Relapse record. So the Neolithic was the Polish band long time ago. And Wolverine was a side project with Nergal, actually, from Behemoth as well. We are all somehow connected.
Okay, I saw Nergal with me and that man live last year in summer festivals. It was very good.
That's his another project.
And the other singer with the mustache, I don't know his name.
The new guy. I met him. I don't remember his name right now.
I don't remember. I talked to him with a beer in the crowd, but
he's really good, actually.
It was okay. And question, of course, Mateusz, about the BEHEMOTH. If I'm right, you played in two important albums of BEHEMOTH. I can say maybe the cross when they change a bit the sound and became to more bigger with Telema 6 and Beyond Here and Beyond Zoska Kultus, a very Morbid Angel influenced.
Oh yeah, definitely. This was a very much death metal influenced albums. You can hear a lot of death influences on Telema and shit tons of Morbid Angel and Nile Zotsky Occultus, which were the exact bands that we were touring with at the time.
Yeah. And TELEMAT 6, it was a, you know, what I would say, a virage, you know, you understand? It was a very important album, TELEMAT 6.
Yeah, it was a breakthrough thing in those.
Okay.
Yeah, we played like 200 shows a year, you know, or something at the time. So it's quite intense, you know.
Okay, and just the last question about BEHEMOTH, and after what do you think about Nergal? What said last year, if I'm right, in a video recording like that, he said in a video recording in an interview that he said, "Hey guys, girls, if you want to launch your band, stop. In metal music, it's not. It's over. It's you are going to pay, to cost, to have a lot of cost. But there are so many bands to exist, to live, and to earn money, and to it's too complicated. And the passion you can be you can be fed up of that and stop. So don't go. Don't go."
I heard about it.
Yeah, you agree? It was a provocation, also, of course, a bit of provocation.
Yeah, basically, I think he's right in many things about that. What he said, he's right. But the other thing is, why not play in a band? Maybe maybe you're gonna be lucky enough to
especially in metal. But
I mean,
and
you want to play. If you want to play, you play. I mean,
for the art and money after, maybe, but and you try, you launched an EP first, and now you are back with you continue with a full-length album. It's called Deuterium. Very nice artwork. I'm going to show it behind me. Deuterium, who made the artwork and who is the guy in the photo? It's not one of the band, because you are four in the band.
No, the guy this is actually the author of the cover and the pieces that are in the lineup. In the layout is Joem, Journal of Emptiness on Instagram. You can find him that way.
Okay.
It's an artist I've been following for quite a few years already, and I'm super happy that we could have him because it's exceptional, his work, and I'm really happy that he actually said yes for this, and we made a deal, and he and it was like an exceptional situation, because when I showed these works to Patryk, to our management, and to the rest of the guys in the band, exactly, like everybody was impressed, and they were like, yes, this is it. And that's like an exceptional situation when you have like a group of 6 people deciding things, you know, and everybody agreed on this like right away, you know, together with the labels and everything. So you are fine. I'm really happy about this.
Come on.
I'm really happy about this work, you know.
You can. You're very nice, very nice. So you are 4 in the band. There are also Pavel on drums, and Roger on the guitar and backing vocals. Okay.
Yes.
So how was born this album? And is it a conceptual album about, like I said, about chemistry? Because it's called Deuterium, and Deuterium, it's a component of hydrogen atom, I can say. And why you like chemistry? Why did you choose that? And is it a conceptual album? Because there are 8 tracks, if I'm right. 7 tracks. And I don't know. I didn't study all the lyrics. I don't have time. Sorry, but is it a conceptual album? Because the album is very passionate, very interesting, very various, very rich. And tell me more about the concept.
Yeah, I can start, and then Mateusz will follow. So basically, deuterium is it's chemistry, like a word for heavy water, which is used as well with the atomic fuels, power plants, and stuff like that. And you can use it, and it's heavy water. And we chose this name because of in one song there is those words called heavy water. We're using those words for the struggle it's hard to swim in heavy water and stuff like that, and it binds with the story, with the album concept. And the concept, it's based on Mateusz struggle and Mateusz life, so maybe you can explain more.
It's very passionate.
Yeah, I mean,
very passionate.
Yeah, I mean, coming back to the name, you know, I would just add that I think it's very metaphoric. It's meant to be metaphoric. You know, it's not very straightforward. Of course, it is coming from chemistry, and I think it just has this perfect kind of a combination of meanings inside of it. That word, you know, and you can interpret it in so many ways, and it kind of connects all the parts of this concept album together, which is kind of hard to grasp, you know.
Yeah.
But yes, it is a conceptual story, and it does come, and it was inspired by my own experiences, you know, in like with the breakdown, with very hard times, with like that almost ended me, basically. We can say that out loud, you know, but I guess and as many other people needed that to wake up and get better, you know, and it basically, you know, I don't want to suggest anything, you know, when it comes to this, but I would say that this is where it's coming from, and it grew to something more. And I guess a lot of people have similar struggles and a bit different, but I guess it's very human, you know, what's going on this in this story. And I just, you know, I had an intention of channeling a story that I went through, you know, during like 3 years or something, and actually it was a natural extension of this process I was going through. Because at the end of it, I actually unlocked and started writing music again, you know. And this is it. That's the music I came up with, and that's the music we all, as a group, you know, elevated and you know made as it is right now. Because it's not like I wrote the entire album. Everybody joined at some point, you know, and it was collective work, you know.
So from something bad, from a bad thing, a bad state, a bad mood, you create a good thing, and it helps you like a catharsis in a way.
Yes, I mean, if you listen to because it's best to experience this album from the beginning to the end.
Immersion 1 and 2 with introduction.
Then you kind of when you get to the end of the album, you kind of get this sort of relief or sense of harmony and, like, you know, inner peace and unusual feeling in metal albums, which is hope, you know. There's a lot of hope in the end, and like a peaceful release kind of a thing. But I would say it kind of what we do is kind of more like a cinematic approach, you know,
there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
But also like what we do with the story, you know, it's a lot like a movie, you know.
And Patryk, for you, it was easy to perform, to sing these vocals, these lyrics, maybe written by Mateusz, your friend.
Basically, I feel better singing and writing lyrics for the concept albums. I feel much better with that kind of work, because it's like the first two songs. It's immersion, right? So it's immersive, and I can feel more about the whole story, and it's getting more emotional, I believe. So we did few concept albums before that, and so basically we know how to do it. And we feel good about that, and I personally love doing concept albums and perform with this. So.
Like I said, it's a very interesting album, very passionate. And when we are, so I have questions about the songs. Are there all that new stuff, new songs, or maybe there are some drafts, some demos or some drafts, some ideas from the past, and maybe before the EP vanished, or maybe at the time of Blinded, because for example, the song "So It Feels Like Misunderstanding," when it's a live song, we can check it on YouTube. I will put the link in the description, but it's not included in the new track listing. So all these new songs, 7 new songs, they are very new stuff.
Oh yeah, this I mean, the songs that are on Deuterium, that are all new, except like some of the riffs and parts from the song called "Worst Laid Plans," where actually I started writing them in 2018, I think, but it was just something I kept. You know, I guess it was my first time I was starting to write on my own, but I didn't show it to anybody back then. But the song "So It Feels Like Misunderstanding When" is actually the old song from Blinded. It's from the Blinded album called Affliction. That came out in 2010, and you see this new band we also perform old Blinded songs, live. So
and in the past,
that's why you can see it.
Okay, thank you, because I was looking for this song, the studio version, and maybe in the past you wrote in Polish, and now all is in English. Or both,
there was one album, the final album from Blinded was in Polish. But the rest was in English, all in English. Yeah.
Okay. Alors, tell me more about the songs, because there are 7 tracks. They are very long, except "Wither." "Wither," if I'm right, it's a more it's an instrumental track. Maybe I don't remember exactly. "Wither." No,
it's not an instrumental track. It's the calmest track, I guess. It's very calm and like the shortest one as well.
Yeah. And there is a lyrically video about the song, the title track, Deuterium. But how did you choose? I think there are new music videos coming. How did you choose the songs? Because they are not easy. They are complex, the structures. How did you choose the songs? And tell me more about the composition of the song, because they are very complex. Like in progressive post-metal, sometimes it's very raw, very brutal, more speed, more heavy, and after very atmospheric with the voice of Patryk and atmosphere, like a bit Katatonia or some Opeth songs. And
well, you see, the song "Deuterium," the title track. This is the song that actually was written by all of us in the studio. It was this song is very, very, very unique on the album, and it's the most collective work, because it kind of started with Pavel's ideas, actually, our drummer's ideas, and we had some bits and pieces, and then we actually finalized it together with David Castillo and arranged it in the studio. And so this was actually, this song, I think, represents everything that is on this album. It has calm parts, it has very aggressive parts, it has some electronic stuff going on, and some clean guitar stuff, in the beginning and everything. So it was an easy choice for the first single. We actually knew about it in the studio already, that this is going to be like the first single. But I mean, the other songs, because when this is showing up, we already have the album out, right? So there is like 2 more singles that are out there.
Which one?
And it's Immersion I, the opening track, and the closing track.
You are the universe.
Yes, so we kind of decided to. I mean, they are not too long, you know, in all in all, but also they represent all of the sides of the, you know, because Immersion is more kind of like heavy, but catchy song, you know, with some cool, catchy chorus by Roger singing, but it also has a very heavy parts, you know, and stuff. And You Are the Universe is this like, you know, kind of a closing thing and the release, you know. So we that's how we chose it. I mean, it was more like me and Patryk, we talk about these things a lot, you know. It's like we're brainstorming all the time, and that's how we figured it out.
So, are there any guests on this album? Because, like I said, it's a very rich album. There's a lot of things happen. Huh? We have to, in one time, we can't hear all the song, all the guitar leads, the growls, the vocals. It's very, you have to listen and to listen and to listen. But are there some special guests, Patryk? And do you have some coach or advice for the vocals? Because once again, the vocals performance are very, very good. Very, very nice.
Yeah. Thank you. The best coach for me on this album was David Castillo in the studio.
Okay, yeah,
he was a very helpful guy, and he told me a lot of helpful things, and he's a great producer and great guy in the studio to work with. And if you're asking for the guests, I remember we have Stefan Azam. He's responsible for some electronic sounds and some keyboards and effects. And the other guy,
Stefan is French. Stefan is French, actually.
Stefan is and the other guy is Mateusz friend. I don't remember his name. He played the trumpet on the song called Wither.
Exact.
So Mateusz, maybe he can say his name.
Yeah, that's Paweł Jaroszewicz. He's like a jazz figure in Poland. You know, he's a drummer producer in jazz, which is a friend of mine, and he played a little trumpet there. Yeah.
That's why all that is very rich. Huh? We can't say the sticker post-metal, but I think it's more like that. Sometimes it's death metal, groove metal, atmospheric gothic metal, dark metal, I don't know, progressive metal. We have different influences, different textures. It's very various. What I said is it's a very interesting album, and I like that because sometimes we'll know that it's good to be surprised, because I receive a lot of things, a lot of news every day, and I said it's maybe album of the month in April,
Thank you.
Wow!
Thank you so much.
This is great to hear, man. Thank you so much.
I
mean,
it's technical. There are emotions, all that, and the text, the lyrics, all the concept. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, we're trying. Every time we record music together, we are trying to make something new. Basically, each album in the past was different. So
you evolve.
So we are trying. I mean, we are doing some experiments all the time with the sounds and with songs and with structures. So
yeah. How could you define you personally? How could you define your music? Post metal, you okay? Progressive metal?
I don't like doing that, but it's
my
metal.
job. It's the job of a journalist.
It's alternative, basically.
It's alternative or experimental in a way, just to have like a whole, because you can expect anything from us, basically. Maybe not reggae, but yeah.
Yeah, but trumpet, for example, it's rare, you know, trumpet in metal, not very often, huh? Saxo, sometimes we say.
I think, but we are not thinking about metal when we do.
Very open mind.
An album. It's more like whenever suits the emotion we're talking about. We're trying to channel, you know, at the moment.
Okay. So can we expect to see you live? I know it's the other step. Don't listen the bad advice of Nergal of BEHEMOTH. So can we hope to see you live in festival or regular tour, or maybe next year? Because I know it's complicated to schedule.
It's more difficult than complicated these days in the music industry, like touring industry. But of course, we have a great management and booking right now, and they are doing whatever they can to get us out there. But we also, what's important, we also don't want to play like gigs that will not be able to represent what we are, like, because we try to perform with the visuals, and you know, we want it to look and sound good, you know. So we are definitely aiming to come and play some festivals for sure, because at festivals you can show you know, you have a better conditions and everything. And of course, if there is any touring offers, we are going to take it. But at the same time, we are not the youngest group of people, you know, so we are like, we are not really pressuring or pushing for touring, no matter what. We did that in the past already. So you know, you as roadie, and if you are the roadie, older roadie, maybe still roadie, is it you who is going to check all the mics for Patryk, the sound? For this band, no. For this band, I have roadies. I just want to hang out with Patryk and, you know, have coffee or whatever.
Okay, Patryk, what do you want to add about that? And so, because I think to see you live, I think it will be another dimension, especially if there are visuals like Tool, Carnival, animation, Gojira,
exactly. Yeah, we're trying every time we play live. We're trying to use visuals and something special. We have a group of people who can help us deliver good things visually. So yeah, I'm looking forward to play live. I mean, like Mateusz said, it's difficult sometimes in these times to reach all the places and play as many as we would love to play. But we are open, and
but not impossible.
I hope, of course.
Okay. Nothing is impossible. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, but thank you, guys. I'll let you. Thank you for your time. I know it's not easy to be able for this interview to be free. So thank you very much for your time and nice album. Congratulations once again. So Deuterium, available on Peaceville Records on 24th of April, all over everywhere. And so check out BLINDEAD 23. Maybe BLINDEAD, it remember me a bit BLINDEAD by Fear from At the Gates. And Thomas Lindberg,
actually spot on, because I actually am a big fan of At the Gates, and I grew up listening to Slaughter of the Soul, and I think I have a theory that this name comes from 1995. Exactly that song.
1985,
exactly that song.
The new album At the Gates is awesome. But and with the vocals of Thomas Lindberg.
Yes, I know.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, man.
The links of the bands of the description in the description of this video. And take care and see you live in France. We hope, and in Europe.
Thank you so much. Man. Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers,
Bye, guys.
Bye.